Hello Dice fans, welcome. It's me versus Me Yahtzee time here in the White Room. Sports, self-playing, action of the dice variety. We're here to find out which me is the best me at playing Yahtzee, whether it be me 1, currently on 80 victories, or me 2, currently on 68 victories. One draw between them. Heck of a draw as well. What a match that was. Me 1 will be starting things off today. We're just going to get down to business. Me 2 will be going second. Hopefully getting his 69th victory here at match 150. Who would have thought we'd have got that many? I mean, I did, because I said we're never going to end. So that's... I knew that's how many. We're going to find out which dice we're going to play with. We've got all of these here. There's 2 of each. One of the yellow. Hopefully the yellow won't go through, but let's find out. Here in the White Room, the yellow probably will. There's a 6, another 6, a 6, and then a set of 5s. Everything else can sit to one side. These 5s, only 2 of these dice are going to go through. Biggest numbers. Oh, look at this. The little disc dice. And again. Oh. And the red and the green. Giving us a bit of variety here. Go away. We've got yellow, light blue, just blue for the light blue, purple, red and green. Me 1 will be starting things off. Me 2 on the right hand side going second. Me 2, you've earned 2 victories in a row. You've earned them as well. They've been blooming good. 211 difference in one, 67 in your last match. You're not putting on half-assed victories. Nope, I'm trying and I'm doing well. He aims low and does well. I aim high and I fly in the sky when it goes well. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 matches. I've had 8 Yahtzees, so I'm pleased with that. Me 1. Yeah, I'm just need to get back to my winning ways. I'm hopefully going to end up with the 81 today. Let's see what happens. Okay, conditions outside, kind of cold. So let's get this on. The last reading was 35.6, 34 on the hand. The other hand, 34.7. The actual forehead, the masterpiece, 35.1. What's that say? Heads are warmer than hands. Heads are warmer than heads. Heads are warmer than heads. Me 1 down at the White Room. Let's find out what we've got as we play match 150. Me 1 rolls. Classic roll for him. He's got a 2, 3, 4. Is he going to go for a straight so soon? Nope. He's going to go for those 6s. Make the most of them. Second roll. Gets a 1, a 4 and a 5. Didn't happen, but he gets that 1 on 1. Me 2 walks the dog. Gets a couple of 2s, couple of 3s. He's keeping those 3s. Pushes out, gets another 3, a 1 and a 5. And the final roll for him is another 3 and a 6. The mama of the 6s, of the 3, sorry. 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 on 3s. If you're going to say something's the mama, get it right, you know. Me 1. Another lovely roll up top. 2, 3. Whoa, that was a 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. That was a 6. Oh, man. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 40. It was like a magic trick, but it was real. Okay. Players need to watch out. I don't know if it's the cold hands, but things are being silly. Me 2. Walks the dog again. A couple of 4s. He's got 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to go with that. Just needs the 2. 2 rolls to get it, and he just chucks it right over. Oh, boy. 30 points. This isn't the highest level of action that we've seen for a while. We've had some good matches, and they're letting themselves down here. Me 1. 4, 4, 3, 3. He's going to keep those 4s. Keeping the dice low. And a couple of 5s appear, and that's going to be his chance. He's not going to fall for any silly tricks. 6 and 4, that's 10. We know it's 10. That's 10 as well. 20, 24 points on chance in round 3. Me 2, with a dropout. Lovely spinning going on. He's got 3 4s. Needs 4s, has 4s. Gets a 3 and a 5. And a quick push out. Gets the 5 and the 6. 4, 8, 12. 12 on 4s for me 2. Me 3 gets 3 2s there. A 3 and a 4. He's going to go for these 2s. They're presenting themselves. Oh, gosh. And he's dropped a dice out. That's going to count. That's going to count. 2, 4, 6. 6 on 2s for me, 1. And the players need to really sharpen up. This is meant to be a showcase. Match 150. And they're playing like a couple of Wazzocks. Me too. 1s, 2s, 5, 6s, and the large straight needed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That large straight presents itself just beautifully. 40 points there for me too. The straights for him are completed. Guaranteed. Going to get added to his total at the end of this match. Me 1. What's he got in return? He's got a 1, 2, 3. Not really what he's after. He could go for the 4, but he's got nothing to fall back on. He's going to keep the 6. Hope for some big numbers to arrive. The 6 and 2 5s do help things along there. But rolling for another 6 doesn't get them. 3, 4, 5, 6 though is perfect. 30 points for the straightest player in the game. Me too with another dropout. Gets a couple of 5s from that. A 6, a 2, a 4, and a couple of 2s and a 3. And he's crossing off those 1s. That was a bit of a no-go for me too. Me 1 with a beautiful flick up of that finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't need the straight anymore though. He's going to keep the 3. Roll for 3s here. Rolling for 3s is a good idea. Final roll for him. Gets another 3. Yellow vision. 3, 6, 9. 9 on 3s. 4. The Lord of the Dice. He's got his target there. Didn't get it there, but he can pick it up with his 4s, 5s, and 6s. Me too. Full house would be handy. And he's got 2 6s and 2 4s. And he's going to go for this full house. Pushes out, gets the 3. Slides it to one side, gets the 6. 25 points. He said he wanted it. He's got it. Me 1 pushes up top. There's nothing really brewing there for him, is there? It's going to keep the 5s. Well, the 5. And nothing again. This is not good for me. Me 1. He's going to keep the 5 and just hope something happens. He gets another 5, but nothing else really comes to, and he's going to get rid of the 4 of a kind at that point. Me 2 with a screwdriver, chucking it out there, gets a couple of 5s, a couple of 1s. Regular roll, gets a 1, 3, and a 4. And a very fast push, gets a 2, 2, and a 6. He's putting 4 on 2s. As me 1 rolls west very violently, gets 3 6s, and another misstep there for him. Second roll, gets a 3 and a 2. Final roll, gets a 3 and a 2. And he's putting 18 on 6s. Me 2, 5 6s. The other kinds. What's he got for us? He's got 3 4s. He's going to go for those 3 4s. A 3 and a 1 equals 4, but doesn't matter. 6 and a 1, that's 10. That's 8, that's 1. That's 19 points that he's scored himself for 3 of a kind. E1 still has that full house to achieve. And he's getting very middle of the rangey numbers there. There's nothing there that's of any interest to him. 2 6s. 1 more 6 would be good. And he gets 2 of them. And the 1. The little disc dice appearing once more. 6, 12, 18, 24, 25. 25 points on 3 of a kind. Lovely to see. If only that wasn't a 1, that would have really made an impact. Me too is looking at the 5s and 6s. What's he got? Dropout. Oh, he's got a single 5. Second roll. Gets a 6, a 4, and a 3. He's going to keep the 6. Final roll. And the 6, the 1, and the 2. That's his chance. That's 12. That's 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 on chance. For the 2-time Jingle Cup winner. Me 1 is looking for the full house. 4s and 5s. 3, 3. 4 and 2 and a 1. Again, nothing good for him. He's going to keep the 4. He's willing to get rid of the Yahtzee. He really is. And he may well have to do that. Yep, the Yahtzee has gone for him. Me Too, shaking his head in disapproval, but he knows that's something Me One's willing to do. As are most people, but Me Too will never do it. Me Too, 5s, 6s, 4 of a kind. He's got 3 1s. That's nice. It's on the way to a Yahtzee, isn't it? He's going to go for it. 3 1s. He gets another 1. Final roll, gets the 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 on 4 of a kind. That's the way he does it. Most people wouldn't even touch that, but he's gone for it. He's scored. He's got more there than he's got there. Me One rolls in that general direction, but doesn't get a thing that he's after. He wants 4s and 5s. There's nothing of the sort on this board. He's picking up once more. The big man, is he unhappy with him? Is that what's happening here? A 5, a single 5. Final roll, more 5s, please. He gets another one. And he's going to put 10 on 5s. This is a problem. He is rolling really poor dice. Uninspiring dice, let's say that. Me Too wants 5s and 6s. He gets a couple of 6s. Second roll, gets another 6, a 4 and a 3. And that final roll for him gets a 6 and a 1, the little disc dice, preventing the big old Yahtzee. 6, 12, 18, 24. 24 schmackaroos up top. 1 more to go for him, and that's the 5s and the Yahtzee. Me One, 4s, and the full house. I reckon he can get this full house. Hopefully it'll be a 1 roller, though. And it's not. He's got nothing once again. Second full re-roll. Wants 4s, has no 4s at all. Final roll for him. And he's got a single 4. And he's getting rid of the full house. This is a bad day at the office for Me One. We all have our off days, but 2 losses in a row. Only 1 win in the last 6 matches. It's doing a number on him. Me Too wants the perfect game. Has no chance of getting that now. Pretty much immediately didn't have a chance, but he'll get there one day. Me Too, 5s and the Yahtzee. Gets 2 5s. That's a 5 yellow vision. Second roll, gets a 3, a 1 and a 4. And final roll, he gets another 5. He gets what he wants. 5, 10, 15. 15 up top for the 2-time Decathlon winner. Me One here, looking for 4s. Can he get them? Everything's been very elusive to him. Second roll, another 4, yellow vision. And the final roll, a 1, a 2 and a 3. And he's put an 8 on 4s to end his campaign here today. He's not happy. Me Too, going for the Yahtzee. Final round. Screwdriver. Gets a couple of 3s. We can work with 3s. Second roll, gets a 5, a 1 and a 6. And the final roll with a drop. Gets a 1, a 1 and a 6. A little cross off there of the Yahtzee. And that's the end of the match. No handshake once again. A little roll up the board to signify the end of proceedings there. And let's add this up. We've got 1 plus 6 plus 9 plus 8 plus 10 plus 18 points equals 52 up top. Not enough to get that bonus of 63, giving him 35. No siree. 52. Me Too up top, however. 4 plus 12 plus 12 plus 15 plus the 24 that he scored on 6s is 67 points. Round of applause there. Made that 63 bonus total. 35 bonus digits for him. And using this, we know the answer to that, which is 102. Lower section, the lower half, the better half. 25 plus 30 plus 40 plus 24 equals 119. A somewhat low effort down below for him. Uncharacteristic. Me Too. 19 plus 7 for the 4 of a kind, plus 25 plus 30 plus 40 plus 20 points equals 141. Didn't get the Yahtzee. The Yahtzee streak is over. I mean, the overall for all of them, he's scored a Yahtzee, 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 Yahtzee. Then he missed one, but Me One got one. Then he got Yahtzee, Yahtzee, then a Yahtzee. in terms of the matches, we've had Yahtzees every time since match 142. Now, match 150, we don't get one. We don't end with a bang. And that's okay. I'm going to add this score to this score. Then I'm going to add that one to that one. The numbers we get from that are going to go there and there. And that's going to be our grand total. 52 for me, 1 plus 119. From the bottom section, 171. I was allowed to do that because of the Federation. I've got a license. 102 plus 141 equals 243 points. That's right, 243 and the winner today. And on 69 victories, me too. Me too. Congratulations on your third win in a row. Me one really fell apart today. You've had those days too. I sure have. I like how you bring up when I'm bad, when I win. You never, when he wins, you never say, oh, he's been this good before. You don't do that. It's a Me Too bias, against Me Too bias, whatever you want to call it. Me Too fans know the real struggle that we go through. Yeah, another victory for me. Wind up Dynam. I'm the victor today. 69 victories, 1 draw. I'm going to claim the draw as a win of my own because, you know, he didn't win. He didn't win, so I'm pleased with that. I'll take that one too. Me one. He S to the B today. He made a mess, didn't he, in his own bed? He did poorly. He did poorly, and I did well. So, whatever. There's no point me talking. Okay, me one. Yeah, I didn't do well. I didn't get the full house. I was crossing off stuff. I didn't get what I needed up top. The dice just weren't with me. They weren't with me. They were, again, scatty. I'm lucky I got the large straights, to be honest. What can I say? Hopefully I'll be more in tune. I'll be working more. I mean, I've been trying to do this optimum rolling thing, and it's obviously not working for me. Maybe I need to unlearn everything I've been practicing. But that's what happens when you play with computers. You become a dicey dum-dum. Me too. Any last words before we head off? Yeah, it's 3 in a row now. 3 in a row. Well, quite a jump there as well. Above average score for both of us. So I'm doing very well. I'm very pleased. And yeah, keep watching match 151. I'm going to get another Yahtzee. We're going to get back on the Yahtzee train. Okay, that's all we've got. You know, that's all. I mean, I've got all the time in the world. But let's not make this video longer than it needs to be. You know, we're 18 minutes in-ish. Minus the intro. Probably 19 minutes in, 20 minutes in. Let's keep it short and sweet. I'm going to try and get Yahtzee now. I'm going to do so by using Me 8's, the 11-year-old. He's 11. I'm 11. Me 8's version of Walk the Dog. He didn't really care about the dog that much. He didn't even have a pet dog. He's going for a Yahtzee here, and that's not going to happen. But he's not going to change his mind and go for anything else. I like that. It's very throwish. Oh, that's the problem with it. Okay, let's try again. Got to keep those fingers low. Maybe if there's a point. Yeah, there's potential for that to work, isn't there? Potential for it to be devastatingly bad as well, but maybe from a distance. Anyway, that's an idea for a roll. Me 8's Walk the Dog. Brush the cat. Brush the cat. He's dragging. If he sees what he doesn't like, he could just drag. Yeah, can't do that. No, can't brush the cat. Can't drag the cat. You can walk the dog in a silly way, in an 11-year-old way, as long as you're not harming it in any way. Take care. And goodbye.